Hello, third decan Librans. This is your birthday reading. This is your year ahead preview. For those born in the third decan of Libra season. If your birthday is as follows, this is for you. If you are born between October 13th to the 22nd, so between October 13th to October 22nd, this is your year ahead preview. Also, the Four of Swords correlates to your decan. And I learned something new about that, Libra. The Four of Swords can also represent dreams, mystic journeys, or out-of-body travel and experiences. So you may be experiencing out-of-body travel, a lot of astral travel, mystical experiences, unexplainable things. Out of the, what deck is this? The Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. I will tag all these decks in the products below. You received the Meerkat Manaz. I'm also using the Shamanic Medicine Oracle for you, Libra, and you received the Ancestors Wisdom. We will be using the tarot after I go through the oracle, and we'll end the reading with charms. The tarot deck I'm using is Tarot of the Divine. We're going to ask the tarot some questions for your year ahead. The Meerkat Manaz is all about intelligence, awareness, society, learning, and humanity. I just looked up at 222. I don't know if some of you have been seeing that angel number. The keenly intelligent meerkat finds joy in family and kin. Each individual contributes their own strengths to the betterment and success of the group and society. Lessons learned by one generation. Interesting. I'm reading the Meerkat card and we're talking about generation to generation, and you receive the Ancestors. Lessons learned by one generation are then passed down to those that follow, continuing to strengthen and protect the group. As much as Manaz speaks of the joy of kinship, this rune represents the rational mind and intelligence rather than emotion or instinct. When you are presented with this rune, it is time to leave emotions behind and return to the rational. Whoa, I looked up at 333. Because how am I reading and then also looking up and seeing these angel numbers at the same time? Like, I just so happened to look up right when it was 333. It references the seed of divine intelligence in the human soul and our united collective potential. So you're here as some type of healer in your ancestry for the collective. I heard global impact. You're meant to have some type of... Did y'all hear that? That rarely happens. Usually we get train notification, train horns, birds. We hardly ever get honk honk. Cars. Wow. Third decan Librans, whoever I'm reading for, you're going to have global impact. You are meant to help, reach, teach. 444. Whoa. Many Manaz. Wow. Okay. This is a time for the mind, memory, and learning. Use this rune as an aid to access the collective unconscious of Earth and humanity. Draw it in the sand at the beach or in the dirt when forest bathing. So you could draw it in the sand or, in the dirt when you go into the forest for nature walks or something. And I believe you would probably receive some type of download from the collective unconscious of Earth about humanity, the future. Whoever I'm reading for, you're meant to do big things for your lineage. You are the chosen out of your ancestry. They want you to increase your knowledge, skill set. Leave emotions behind. Continue to think rationally, but also you're uniting the collective. Wow. Okay. Let's read what the ancestor card says. The ancestors are our spiritual kin. They are the ones who walked before us and in some way helped shape the lives we led today. You are being asked to honor the ancestors, to keep their memory and spirits alive and give thanks to them. Many indigenous peoples and cultures around the world do this. In following this tradition, you are partaking in a timeless connection through which the ancestors can impart their wisdom and assist you with your spiritual journey. Put flowers on a loved one's grave or give thanks to the ancestor whose qualities you've acquired. You may wish to dedicate a small altar with pictures of past loved ones in honor of their memory. Light candles in remembrance of them. Honoring those who have walked before you and understanding their ways will help you to release any hurt or pains. Healing ancestral lines can enable you to break free of destructive patterns and step into the freedom your soul yearns for. Call upon the wisdom of the ancestors and honor yourself for never giving up as you walk wisely in their footsteps. The old ones left us a great legacy of ancient wisdom to live by. These ancestral memories, created as oral traditions, were passed down within tribes to their descendants. In every blade of grass, sacred sight, and voice in the wind, the ancestors speak of ancient ways and future visions. It's time to listen, act, and restore the spiritual practices of the ancients. Light a candle in remembrance and honor of the ancestors. Someone from your past turns up. Investigate your ancestral lineage. You are watched over by a deceased loved one. A past life issue needs to be resolved. A visit to your homeland holds answers. Once made like you, of blood and bone, from earth, but now to spirit flown. Honor who we truly are, wisdom claimed to take you far. Whew. This is very powerful. Okay. Let's see here, Libra. Third Decan Librans. What are we going to ask the tarot? All right. Let's first ask, first we shuffle to get your energy into the cards. First, we shuffle 4 times, and then we're going to ask how others see you, and then we'll see how you see yourself at this time, and we'll get some other questions as well in regards to your year ahead. One more shuffle. Wow, 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. How others see you. 3rd Decan Librans. How do others see them? I feel like they see you as a defender. I can hear my neighbor's dog sounding off. Very defense mode, like you're a defender. Wow. 3rd Decan Librans. This is wild. Okay. This 3 of Wands, a leader. Number 1. The 3 of Wands is a leader. You're also a defender. She has she's walking up this ladder, right? But she's getting ready to traverse dimensions. She's traveling to another dimension. And I just so happened to mention the 4 of Swords for you, where we spoke of astral travel and out-of-body experiences. I just saw 12/12, 12/13, 12/22, 12/23. Those birthdays in December could be significant to someone, to a few. But anyway, 3rd Decan Librans, 3 of Wands. Do you realize you are an astral warrior, actually? You're more than just an astral traveler. You have access to alternate dimensions in the astral where you defend others. You help them. Like rescue missions, 1313. You're sort of a big deal in the astral. Wow. How others see you about your business, 9 of Coins, 1333, boss energy. How do you see yourself? 3rd Decan Librans. This is such a good read. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, hype me up. Thank you so much for all your support, you guys. Thank you for all the super thanks. Shout out to my members. I have a members reading coming tomorrow on Sunday. I had to get this 3rd Decan birthday read, year ahead preview done ASAP. I know a lot of you 3rd Decan Librans are looking forward to this. 1414. Got a lot of angel numbers. How you view yourself. Ooh. The Queen of Swords. Okay. You're not playing any games at all. With the Fool at the bottom, this gorgeous mermaid and the golden koi, you know you're abundant. You have this voice. Very powerful. Very sharp, keen intelligence, keen awareness. You're no one's fool. You're nobody's fool. Absolutely not. You see what's going on around you at all times, even behind your back. What's that saying? Taking no names? Like, woo! Let's go, third decan Librans. Okay. Let's see what else we can ask about your year ahead. At one point in time with that Fool card, you may have been a naive traveler through life, you know, off on a grand adventure, ready and willing. But now you have the experience of the Queen of Swords and the intelligence and the keen awareness. So you can go into this new beginning, this new era of your life, this new stage of your journey, all the more wiser. Yes. Third decan Librans. What do we want to ask? Okay. Where can you find comfort at this time? That's a nice question. Where can you find comfort at this time? Three of Swords. With the Ten of Cups. If someone is making you feel like you need to metaphorically, you know, clip your wings. And I don't know what this is on my card. It almost looks like it was like burned or something. You must walk away and leave behind anyone in the shadows that is trying to bring you down with them or trying to have you clip your wings. You can find comfort in your spiritual family, the Ten of Cups. You can find comfort in the divine, in spirit, in your ancestors, in your angels. Call upon them. Especially to help you get away. I don't know what these, it's like her spiritual, it's like she's four-eyed. It's reminding me of the Two of Swords in the Hoodoo Tarot. It's like someone trying to steal her spiritual sight. Do not listen to anyone that is trying to change you. Find comfort in spirit. Find comfort in the divine. Who can the third decan Librans trust at this time? Who can they trust? Yeah, it's like spirit's like spirit. Who can they trust? The Knight of Wands. Okay. And the Chariot. He reminds me of Enoch, earth angel energy, but you could have Cancerian in your life that you can trust, or a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I read Knights as between the ages of around 20 to 40. And how funny, I said that at 20:30 on the timer. So someone between the ages of 20, 30, 40, fire sign, that's going to ring a bell for somebody. You can trust this person. They are riding a goat, so there is that Capricorn influence as well. Maybe those zodiac signs ring a bell as friends or people you know, family members, whoever. Interesting. Also, the Knight of Wands, she's like a whippersnapper, you know? She's wild. You can trust your wild self, you know? Your wild heart, your inner child. It's like she's raising that wooden spoon up in the air, like, yeah. And it's like, I used to get whooped with a wooden spoon. And it's like, give me that wooden spoon. It's mine now. And she's riding out. It's like, you're not going to whoop my butt. Oh my gosh. What can help you at this time? Ooh, beautiful. The Three of Cups. Let me see here. Let's read this Three of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom. The Truth. Cutting through any illusions. The Three of Cups is a celebration. It's a support system. It's friendship, sisterhood, brotherhood. The Three of Cups represents camaraderie and a good time. Whoa! Celestial beings. These are three celestial beings of the sky, Libra, known for dancing, partying, the fornication, the joyous group oversees fertility rites, the performing arts, and the fortunes of gambling. All my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I just saw 23:33 on the clock. Wow. And I saw 22:23, but I wasn't going to say anything because I paused it back on 22:23. But I was like, man, I've said so many angel numbers in this read already. It's like, is that necessary? Yeah, 222, 333. Jeez. Celebrations, friends, parties, community. And the Ace of Swords. Let's see. The Ace of Swords represents a sudden burst of inspiration, a new solution, a new way of thinking to break through a problem. New projects, truth, assertiveness, creative thinking, and clarity. That is what can help you. You also literally have these sky dancers. I think they're called DECANs. Specifically, you have these celestial beings and your ancestors with you. Let's ask one more question for the tarot and then we'll get some charms. Third Decan Librans. Last question. What gifts and talents do you have to help you overcome a situation, to help you through a situation? What gifts and talents do you have that can help you? Wow. The King of Swords. And the Nine of Coins again. You're very independent, very self-sufficient. You're a self-starter. You can do things yourself, by yourself, your own way, and be very ultra successful. 2555. What gifts and talents? The King of Swords. The King of Swords represents wisdom enhanced by power. The griffin is a noble and intelligent creature, soaring over land and sea, a symbol for patience, perseverance, and judgment. You have natural authority. The King of Swords is about authority, self-discipline, structure, logic, loyalty. Those are natural talent. Those are your natural gifts, abilities. You have this power that I feel comes from spirit and your ancestry, naturally. Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins represents success, hard work, and patience. Have resulted in a successful harvest. The road was long and hard, but the rewards well worth the effort. Independence, prosperity, freedom, maturity, and self-discipline. Yeah, because when you're prepared, when you're self-disciplined and you're prepared, punctual, planned out, you stay ready, you stay one step ahead, you have a bird's eye view. What a good read. I hope you enjoyed 3rd Decan Librans. Let's get you some charms. This is charms for your year ahead. These symbols may come up for you at significant times in the year ahead. So keep an eye out for these symbols. All right. This always reminds me of some type of like family crest. I don't know. That's what I hear when I look at that charm. Family crest. You have the little girl charm. Someone could be having a little girl or adopting a girl. We have, I believe, either that's a cowrie shell. Ooh, I just got, okay, so Spirit is wanting me to read this charm as a cowrie shell. That could be significant. We have the starfish, that gorgeous butterfly. We have the Eye of Ra, Horus, Isis, the owl, the elephant, key, cross key, which is the key to consciousness, Christ consciousness, the acorn, and the feather. You've definitely planted seeds that will be getting you a good harvest. And that looks like a nice organic watermelon with those good black seeds in there. Ooh, I can taste it. Super sweet, yummy watermelon. Yum! Watermelon could be significant for you. Another key. Third Decan Librans, I truly hope you got some messages. Wow, 3033 as we close this out. A ton of angel numbers. Thank you so much for all your support. If you'd like to send a donation to my Cash App or PayPal, super thanks are also appreciated at this time. My daughter's birthday is October 23rd, and I will pass those donations along to her for her birthday. Thank you so much. Stay balanced, stay blessed. Peace.